Hi everyone, Cynthia here with another quick video to show you a couple of things that I've been working on. I can see that the shorter videos seem to work better. So every couple of pages I'm trying to post something instead of waiting so long. In front of you is a 2-page layout. I got it done in an hour. I did it based off of this page map. Okay, and this page map is on my Pinterest board. Okay, so there's a lot that you can do with even a basic page map. You can always change your page maps quite a bit, but I pretty much kept this one the way that the page map is describing, except, and I wanted to show you this. Do you see how like over here it has 3 little, could be anything. I mean, over here I put 3 buttons, and you know, it has 3 little elements here and 3 little elements here. Keep in mind that when you're using page maps, you can change up anything. And in an upcoming page I'm about to show you here in a minute, you can see how much you can take it pretty literal, which I purposely did with this layout. I purposely did this layout pretty much exactly like the page map is to show you that you can do it exactly like a page map, except like I didn't really like the 3 things here repeated. So I have my 3 buttons here with my little tiny pop of color, which is that little tiny red. And then I took a piece of the Dusty Attic chipboard and painted it, and just did a couple of quick little things to it. And then put some pearls to kind of dress it up a little bit, and carrying over that black. And from what I can tell here on this page map, this I think is a paper. It appears to be a paper, and instead I put a ribbon. But you know, here up across the top, that's clearly paper, and I used paper there. And I basically kept this layout pretty much exactly like what the page map looks like. So this was just a night out for dinner while we were on vacation, and I just need to put in some journaling here, but for some reason I cannot find my Sharpie, and this is one of those clear stickers that if you don't use a true permanent marker, it'll wipe right off. So I need to find my marker. And basically I just kind of popped the stuff down pretty quickly. I used a sticker here. And then I stamped the date of when that was. This is paper that I used from a paper stack. I think it's like, what is it? It has clocks and what is it? But the entire paper stack has paper that's already been embossed, and then you can scratch it up a little bit, which is what I did, and then I just inked it. And honestly, that's pretty much it. That's the whole page in a nutshell, okay? I think it took me an hour to do that page. Okay, now this next page is, you can see here. Okay, so this is the page map. All right, and looking at that page map, it looks pretty basic, doesn't it? Right? But you need to remember that, to me, these are better page maps because I don't feel like I'm so blocked, or locked is the word. I'm not so locked in to a particular feel. So I actually like when they don't put like an assumed embellishment. I actually like that better. And so this is actually what I wound up doing. And let me, now that I have single pages, let me actually zoom in a little bit here so you can see it a little better. Okay. All right. So let's first talk about the page map, right? So the page map has these 2 single pictures and then some sort of embellishment here with the title here, okay? Now, it also has a strip at the top with some sort of embellishment here, a nice large piece of paper behind these 2 pictures here. as well as a strip of paper here and a strip of paper here. Okay, so the way that I did mine is I put two strips at the top, okay, and I actually used that to put an embellishment, and I actually put my date and the location of this event, which was when we were in Tahoe. Do you see how here it has like this little block here, and that could be for journaling, that could be for practically anything, it could be for an embellishment. I chose to use this clock, my gosh, this camera, and I bought it like on a clearance, and it was too pink, so I actually inked it up a little bit, and then to give you kind of a bit of a feel, this was really quite bright and the color didn't work, so I aged it some. And these that you see that are black, I actually used a pen and made those black to help those tie in, because it was also green and they kind of got lost back there. Now on the page map shows the title at the bottom here, in the bottom right. I felt my embellishment was pretty big, and so this space here was rather empty, and so I decided to put the title there, Oh Snap, right? And then it has, you know, this paper here along with this paper strip here. So I have this paper here along with the paper strip, but I tore my paper edges, right? To kind of, I felt that it felt a little too stark. And I put the film strip here because this is some excellent pictures of my daughter when she got her camera for Christmas 2 years ago. And then because I had that film strip, I loved it at the top here too, okay? And then I punched a circle and hit it between there. This is double layered, and slid that down in there. That's a great face shot of my daughter. And then this opens. There are indeed magnets. I'm sure you can hear them, okay? And it opens that way and this way, okay? And I want to let you know that just because the photo, whatever, little mini album that you're making, just because it may be vertical, don't think that you can't put something horizontal, okay? So I know people are going, oh, I can't put that there because it's a shame because the picture's going that way. No, I mean, really, it's not the end of the world. People will tilt their head, okay? And then these are just some great shots of my daughter, great shot of my daughter on the cover there. And then I just used and made a little hinge here and put the journaling in there, okay? Added the film strip. This was a picture that was actually a horizontal picture, but I kind of felt like it was washed out a little bit, and so I just cut it and still was able to use it, okay? And so I'm very pleased with that layout. I did this layout again. This layout took me maybe about an hour, honestly. It was a Sunday morning, this past Sunday morning, and it took maybe an hour, hour and a half, because the page map, once I knew that it needed to have a photograph theme, I knew I wanted the title to be Oh Snap. I knew that. And these two shots were clearly the best pictures. So once I did that, I found elements, and that's really the key. So I found my elements. I found this, you know, the film strip, and then I just started picking the papers that went with the pictures and my elements, and boom, down it went. Okay, so that's that layout. Then, to show you how much of an extreme you can go, okay, this is the page map that I worked with, okay, and this is the layout that I made. Again, this one's of me and my daughter, okay, so it has that really cute banner at the top and two photos, okay, and I titled it It's All Relative, because everywhere we go, my people say that there's no mistaking that that's my daughter. And they'll ask if we're sisters, which used to bother her quite a bit. But now that she's in her 20s, she appreciates the value of someone asking if that's your sister. But it used to bug her quite a bit when she was younger. And so basically here you can see that this page map, instead of using 2 pictures straight on, I had this great 5x7. I thought it felt more whimsical putting it at an angle. This page map has this swirl here, okay? And instead of using a swirl, I just made a cluster of flowers. I did try to keep it a little rustic but youthful because we were in Tahoe, okay? And this will actually go with the other one. These will go in my daughter's album. And then it's all relative, and I found this great sticker, You and Me. And that's pretty much it. Also, I wanted to tell, well, you know what? I wish I didn't glue the back on. I'm going to have to explain to you all how I go about when I'm mounting paper on paper on paper, and how you can save a lot of paper to use for elements or to use for the future. And so basically I just made a cluster. Now I do want to let you know that this paper right here, do you see that this is lifted a little bit? And you see this right here, this little doily part is lifted a little bit. All right, here's what I did. What I did was this paper, I loved this doily with this guy, right? But as I was putting the layers down, it would have covered that. So I took my X-Acto knife, okay, nothing too fancy schmancy, but I took my X-Acto knife and lifted that up so that I could slide everything underneath it. And then once I got everything situated, I just needed to stick it back down. So this is what you're seeing here. This is actually part of this paper, of the paper that looks like wood, okay? And I just X-Actoed it out and then slid everything so that I wouldn't cover up that beautiful corner and cover up this, which I had decided I was going to use as my journaling block. And so there you have it. That is the layout that I made off of this page map. And this is the layout that I made off of this page map. And this is the layout, being the right side and the left side that I made from this page map. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I'll chat with you all soon. God bless. Bye.